everyone, hope you're all keeping well and welcome back to the channel and to another TFW 5 video. Today's video will be different from what they normally are because I will be going over the April roadmap and giving you my honest opinions at the end. If you do enjoy today's video, please feel free to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos like this one. It costs absolutely nothing and helps me out a ton. Just to let you know, this is the first time I've ever done this, so if you would like me to improve on anything, let me know. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so you should have the slides up in front of you. That's TFW 5 April roadmap, walkthrough, thoughts and opinions. So let's get into it. So here we have the roadmap article. If you want to pause this, you can do, but this will feature everything that has been put on the roadmap. Some of it has been talked about in the roadmap article, some of it hasn't been, and yeah, just all that stuff. Right, let's move on. Gameplay packs and DLC. So Frankfurt S Bahn and DBR 420 will represent the S1, S8 and S9 lines. It's over 80 kilometers long, total of 26 stations, includes underground tier platforms to Weissbahn HBF, average of one ICE train every 9 minutes during peak times, freight loop in Mainz included in the route, now including Frankfurt Flughafen long distance train station. DBR 420 include modernised 8 series, digital display, LCD, PZB, LED destination boards, 3-car unit without walk-through gangways from the early 1970s, comes with its own timetable on Frankfurt S Bahn, can be used in Hauptstrasse München Augsburg in free roam and scenario planner. Wow, what a lot of stuff. That sounds really great though. So this is the look for the route that you will see and everything that goes with it. What to expect? So it's a German route. It's prior to the opening of Frankfurt Gateway Gardens, so that will not be on the map. Will include the DBR 434 car EMU and the DBR 423. 3 different lines in one route, so that's incredible. Intercity and stopper services included. Additional layers from other routes such as the ICE, DBR 143 and freight. It's a long distance route, plenty of scenery, which I'd imagine so, and will be released on Gen Line only along with the DBR 420 from TSG, and more to be confirmed. This will not come out on Gen 8 platforms such as PS4 and Xbox One, so if you do want to get this route and you haven't got a Gen 9 console or a PC, it's probably worth saving up for if you're really excited for this route. Here are the screenshots. I'll just show them very briefly. If you want, you can pause the video to see the screenshots, but they look really nice, along with the DBR 430 and the 423 screenshots, one with the platform there and the seating interior, and of course the DBR from TSG. I'm not sure what the DBR locomotive is, I forgot to add that in, my apologies. And I think that should be it for that one. Yes, next is the East Coast Main Line Diesel Rail Tour Pack, which released today at the time of recording for Athena simulations. So it's a new model variation of the Class 47. That says it's supposed to say variation, but never mind. The new Mark 1 coach in stock in BR blue and grey livery. Comes with BG, TSO and BSO and FK variants. Both come with air and vacuum brakes, so that's good. Will include the 4744, which is Isenberg Kingdom Brunel. Also includes Class 40 DMU and Class 45 DMU. Both seen previous to Northern Transpennine and BR Heavy Freight Pack, so that's good. What to expect? So 10 scenarios on East Coast Main Line featuring depot movements, runaround movements, coupling and double-headed formations, over-impacted timetables such as Diesel Legends, Great Western Express, Cathcart Circle Line, East Coast Way, Northern Transpennine, West Cornwall Local, West Somerset Railway, and releases on April 3rd for £11.99, €13.99, $13.99, all platforms released. Let's have a look at the pictures, shall we? If you would like to pause, you can do. Got the 47, the 40 and the 45 and another 47 there. DBR 194 and the E94 Rail Tour Pack from TS Germany. Okay, let's go. New announcement. It's from the TSG team. New local pack featuring the BR194 and the E94 088. Includes new passenger coach, new freight wagon, new 1984 timetable, and scenarios for Link, Rheinstreck, and scenarios for, I'll try my best, Ludwigsbahn. New BR194 in the 80s fare and original E94. New E94 088 Rail Tour Loco. New B4YG passenger coach, new GBS freight wagon, ES50 freight wagon, and Fowls of Fanes in DBB livery. I think it's Fowls. I'm not sure what that is. I'm sorry for not doing some research beforehand. Let's have a look at this, what to expect. So it's a 1984 timetable with layers for Mittenwald Bahn and BR218 and Mittelbahn needed for the full experience. It's optional, so you can do it if you want, if you've got the routes. If you don't have the routes, don't worry, you can pick them up. They're not going anywhere, so if you want to add them, then go for it. 2 scenarios on Mannheim, Kaiserslautern, 2 scenarios on Rheinstreck for the BR194, E94 Rail Tour using various upcoming timetables for Rail Tour services, and difference between E94 and 088 and OBB 1020 from Mittelwand Bahn will be shown on the screenshots. So here are the screenshots. You can pause them if need be. They look lovely, especially the third one. That scenery is absolutely amazing. Second one includes the different cab layouts from the new locomotive to the one that we've had prior. Seating, and of course another lovely scenery one. Next is the one that I'm particularly and most excited for, which is the Transport for Wales Class 142 Pacer from Just Trains. Yes, another Pacer. Let's go. It's in development, so they've done the outer body shell, but they've got to do the inner body shell now, I believe. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Will be for the Cardiff City Network route, so that's great. We'll have 2 separate liveries, so the first one is no logos and in transition period for the first one. So that'll be the debranded River Trains Wales stuff, so it won't have any of the branding at all. And we'll have Transport for Wales large sign on the second one, so that'll just include the making way for new journeys and better experiences and things like that. You know, LED headlights included, so that'll be great. 2 leaf folding doors seen on recent Pacers, updated open and closed doors features, sanding equipment added, emergency door handle not for gameplay use, NRN radio on top of the roof, and GSMR radio in cab. The last 2 are important noticeable changes along with the doors and LED headlights. It is great that we are getting this Class 142 Pacer with the 2 bifolding doors, the NRN radio and the GSMR radio, and the sanding equipment as well, so I'm going to be really happy with that, especially with the updated open closed door features. What to expect? So it's a Class 142 Pacer DMU pack. We've had this before in the Blackwell branches, but it is now updated to what it looks like nowadays in preservation and when it did in 2018. It's for Cardiff City Network, so Cardiff route. Features 2 liveries, updated to modern appearances, has GSMR and NRN radio on roof. Has sanding, improved door controls for 2 by doors, folding by doors, and more details in the future. So let's have the screenshots. You can pause now if need be. So we've got the front, side and the doors. We then got the sander and the LED headlights. Again, you can pause now if you like. And of course the NRN radio at the top, including the GSMR radio antenna behind it. So really good indeed. Just have a quick look. Right, there we go. Next one is the Santa FE gameplay pack from High Iron Studios. So they've done a progress update, conducting an initial in-game testing. Includes the C48W war bonnet General Electric and the SD40-2 yellow electric motive, and includes freight rolling stock. What to expect? So it's the C48W war bonnet General Electric, SD40-2 yellow electric motive, included freight rolling stock, freight wagons, possible Santa FE and Union timetable layers based on actual 1990 schedules, expected to include more than 250 train movements per 24-hour period, is expected to include intermodal manifest, unit train and local operations. Also supposed to have yard switching duties. The Union Pacific layer will use equipment from the Sherman Hill route. It's in development scenarios for the DLC and more info on future updates. Remember, possible means nothing is confirmed. So here are the screenshots. Again, you can pause now if you want to see them. They're the only ones I got because I was prioritising the other stuff, so I do apologise. Update on Cargo Line Volume 3 from Skyhook Games. So it's an upcoming pack. Will include the DB Red and Grey Class 66, brand new FCA intermodal spine wagons in EWS Maroon livery, so I'll be interested to see them. We'll add more freight to other routes. So what to expect: the DBBR Class 66, the FCA wagon, East Coast Mainline and West Coast Mainline gameplay pack with 3 scenarios for both routes and timetables. Options to run freight formations in Formation Designer. It's in final stages of testing and could and may or may not be available soon. So there we go, we've got the pictures of the Class 66 with the intermodal freight. Pause if you'd like. Got the post-release updates and future improvements section now, so let's go through it. So, Mildmay Line, what to expect? Working closely for improvements, investigating passenger spawn issues, blurry texture problems, and possibly other stuff as well, and will be added into a future update when they can. Looking to extend route to Richmond in London from Stratford, which will include new stations and track. Obviously, because there's a Richmond in North Yorkshire, so you've got to be very clear on which Richmond it is. Update will be free to owners of the route, so if you've already got the route, the update will be free. And more details and further upcoming updates. Any possible car update? I feel like there will be more updates from Dovetail Games and Trenson, just because there has been plenty in the past and have focused on the main car routes and some other routes like Cardiff City Network. I think there was ones for Overshap. I think there was ones for thinking about it now, the Mildmay Line, I think. What patches and updates would I like to see? I would like to see Trenton will work on a patch for Blackpool branches on Gen 8 specifically for PS4. The issue is with Preston crashing the game and causing our gameplay to be cut short, so if we try and do services into Preston for Ormskirk or just to stop at Preston or from Preston to Ormskirk or Blackpool, north and south, the game crashes, so we can't load in. Also does not work with us going towards Preston. We can't spawn to Preston on foot from the map, and we can't route hop to Preston either. It just crashes the game out. I believe it's a memory or texture issue, but I would love to see if a fix for it can become a possibility from Trenson World. So if you can, Trenson World, please do work on this, because I really do love the Blackpool Branches route, and it's such a shame that I've not been able to play on it for such a long time. So if it's possible, please do get onto them. Please do let them know about this possible problem that we've got. Thank you. Anything else to mention? Yes, we had a new third-party development announcement for a team called All About Studios. They're built on passion and expertise by Dan and Kieran. They've got years and experience with game dev and the railway industry. Has been behind some releases for the Train Sim community. Well, Train Sim Classic community. Has made detailed routes, rolling stock and immersive environments before. Is likely to make something really good in my opinion. Wants to deliver high quality British rail experience, capturing atmosphere and character of real world operations, levels of details and realism that players expect. They are not afraid to take on ambitious projects, so that they will definitely go above and beyond. So expect that to be like Gen 9 for that type of stuff. They are deep into developing their first train small project and will share more in the coming weeks, so that's good. Every detail from track work to stations and run stock is being crafted with care to ensure truly engaging and realistic experience. So that is really good indeed. Sorry, notification. There is the teaser that we got shown. So a lot of people have speculated it is Crew. I may or may not agree with them. It's just too early to figure out what it's all about. But it looks really good, and I can't wait to figure out what the route will be. New Westry Poster Rewards. So they launched on the day of the roadmap. Excuse me. So that was April 1st. They are now for all Transmo 5 routes and was rolled out on all platforms on the day of the roadmap. How does it work? So you unlock it by completing mastery challenges for the routes. Once they are unlocked, they will appear in pre-designated areas on all Transmo 5 routes. and will appear in a random selection on your unlocked posters the more you unlock. So that's a cool feature. So on here you should see the core route ones that you can find. Includes Wembley, San Bernardino Line and Frankfurt. My thoughts and opinions about the roadmap then. What do I think about the announcements? I think I think the announcements that we got this week were really good and didn't hold back on new stuff that was announced. I really enjoyed reading through the roadmap and what it's going to be like when we get these new routes and DLCs and things like that. I'm most excited for the Pacer, obviously. Excited for Cargo Line Volume 3. I'm not too fussed for Gen 9 content just yet because I'm still on Gen 8. But it looks really good. I'm not too fussed for US content, but looks really good. It's mostly because I focus on UK content only. But I have played US content on the channel beforehand. I think I only just play with one of the I think I only played the American Train on Antelope Valley. And I'm excited to see what All Aboard Studios will bring to Train SimWorld in the future. So that was my quick runabout of the April roadmap. I do sincerely hope you enjoyed. Please do comment down below what you thought. Subscribe if you haven't already. We are trying to hit 250 subscribers. Leave a like and I will see you all in the next video. Don't forget to comment down any improvements that you may have for me for making these type of videos, and if you do want to see some more, do let me know. Alright, that's all from me. Thank you for watching. See you all later.